Good morning to you. God bless you. We carry on this morning. It's Saturday. We carry on this morning in Luke 8. And I want to encourage you to read some bits for yourself. So we stopped yesterday in the parable of the sower. I encourage you to read through from 8:16 through to where we're going to start today, which is 40. So you get some spare time. I would encourage you to do that to catch up. So we start off in Luke 8 and verse 40. And as Jesus returned, the people welcomed him, for they had all been waiting for him. And there came a man named Jairus, and he was an official of the synagogue. And he fell at Jesus' feet and began to implore him to come to his house, for he had an only daughter about 12 years old, and she was dying. But as he went, the crowds were pressing against him. And a woman who had a hemorrhage for 12 years and could not be healed by anyone came up behind him and touched the fringe of his cloak, and immediately her hemorrhage stopped. And Jesus said, "Who is the one who touched me?" And while they were all denying it, Peter said, "Master, the people are crowding and pressing in on you." But Jesus said, "Somebody did touch me, for I was aware that power had gone out from me." When the woman saw that she had not escaped notice, she came trembling and fell down before him, and declared it in the presence of all the people the reason why she had touched him, and how she had been immediately healed. And he said to her, "Daughter, your faith has made you well. Go in peace." While he was still speaking, somebody came from the house of the synagogue official, saying, "Your daughter has died. Do not trouble the teacher any more." But when Jesus heard this, he answered him, "Do not be afraid any longer, only believe, and she will be made well." When he came to the house, he did not allow anyone to enter with him, except Peter and John and James, and the girl's father and mother. Now they were all weeping and lamenting for her. But he said, "Stop weeping, for she has not died, but is asleep." And they began laughing at him, knowing that she had died. He, however, took her by the hand and called, saying, "Child, arise." And her spirit returned, and she got up immediately. And he gave orders for something to be given to her. Her parents were amazed, but he instructed them to tell no one what had happened. The start of this verse starts with a man called Jairus. He's a leader of the synagogue. Now, don't forget, the Jews, some of them believed in Jesus, but certainly the heads of the temple, the Pharisees, they did not want Jesus spreading his message. So this man is in a bit of a dilemma. Does he go to Jesus, who he knows can heal his daughter, or does he stay with the temple and with all of the rulers and abide by that teaching? We have here a man in desperation, his 12-year-old daughter on the verge of death. So close to her she is to death than just half an hour delay causes her to die. We won't stop on the story of the woman who is healed by faith, but there is another lesson there. The word that I felt to bring you this morning, and the reason for skipping a few chapters, was that the man Jairus, when he went to Jesus, would have been told, "Don't worry, Jesus is on his way." And certainly the word would have spread back to his family, back to the people that were waiting, and the relief that they would have felt to know, do you know what? Don't worry, Jesus is on his way. It's going to be all right. Jesus is on his way. Such was the reputation that Jesus had, that thousands would flock to him with the sick and those troubled by demons, and he healed all of them. Massive reputation. So just the word, "Don't worry, Jesus is on his way," would have been enough for people to be like the AA, when you break down, don't worry, the AA are on the way, or the RAC, other breakdown services are available, of course. But what I'm saying is that relief of knowing, don't worry, it's going to be okay. And here we have Jesus, who fulfills his word, fulfills the impossible, even when they run out to Jairus and say, "Don't trouble the teacher anymore, your daughter has died." Jesus knows this girl will be raised from the dead, and carries on and performs a miracle. He does the impossible. And I don't know who this is for this morning, but perhaps this is a word you need to hear. Do not worry. Jesus is on the way. And we should remember that though we have troubles in this world, that we are not of this world, though we are in it, but that Jesus has overcome this world. And this word for you today, do not be troubled. Jesus is on his way. God bless you. I hope you have a great day today. And tomorrow morning, please do join us 10 o'clock sharp on YouTube Live, where we're going to be there, our house to your house, for a time of worship, communion, and sharing the word together. So God bless you. Have a great day today, and we'll see you tomorrow morning.